guys, welcome back to another Dunk Reviews, and it's time for another album review, an album that I've been looking forward to for what seems well over a year now. It is of course 30 Seconds to Mars' new album, America. Yes, 30 Seconds to Mars are back with their 5th studio album, and the first album in what seems about 5 years, called America. And we've gone old school for this one. I have a hard physical copy of the album here. Now what I'll do is, I know a lot of you here, I'll be here to see what the album's like, so I'll do a kind of unboxing of the album, but I'll leave that to the end of the video after I've done a review of the songs. Now I think what people need to realise with 30 Seconds to Mars is a lot of them always focus on the old albums, but since then they've always been about building a community. And this album for me emphasises that as well. You know, their songs are meant to be enjoyed in company, you know, as part of a big group. You know, and this album, when you listen to the songs, it's the same. For me, if you're singing along to these songs in a group, it just adds another dimension to these songs. And as I said at the beginning, going kind of retro and vintage, buying a CD, this album does have a very retro and vintage feel to it. With songs such as the Rescue Me and One Track Mind, you know, it does have that vintage feel with the synthesised sound, but yet Jared Leto's singing style brings it to the 21st century and gives it that modern twist to the vintage style. So as you can see from the first 4 songs, they are the singles that were previously released before the album was launched. So I won't be reviewing those, you know, I've already reviewed them, so I don't want to kind of get back into it. I'll leave links for those 4 reviews in the comments. So I'm going to try something a bit different. I'm going to do a track by track blow of this album, you know, it's something I've never really done. So first one that we're going to go for is Monolith. Now this is kind of like an interlude that you'd have at a play, you know, the break that allows you to get your breath back. You know, if you remember what I was saying, you know, it's very much an album they want you enjoying company, so this allows you to get your singing breath back. You know, it's just about a minute and a half long, and what I like about this is, for me, Jared Leto is such an underrated drummer, and this song allows him just to kind of build up, you know, really stretch his drumming talent. Next is Love Is Madness, and this is the second song to feature another artist called Halsey. Now this song is a duet, and it has to be a duet. This would not have worked with just Jared on its own, and I'm glad that they did get a female artist, because this song is all about a sort of conversation, almost an argument, and they play off each other. You know, one sings a verse, one sings a verse, and it's about, you know, lovers or friends try to establish where they are in the relationship, and, you know, maybe looking back on it and thinking, did I make the right choice? One of my favourite things about this song is the chorus for it. You know, it's quite a soft song all the way through, and then this chorus just kicks in, and it just really grabs your attention, kind of throws you into the argument as well. What I feel about Love Is Madness is, obviously Jared Leto played the Joker in Suicide Squad, and for me this song is almost like a conversation between the Joker and Harley Quinn. But, you know, that's just my kind of interpretation of this song. Next is Great Wide Open, which is your trademark 30 Seconds to Mars song, and I think this album has really helped them establish their sound. And this song is, for me, this is what 30 if someone said to me, I've never heard 30 Seconds to Mars, what is their sound? This is a great kind of example of what their sound is. You know what I mean? It starts off with the basic drums, the kind of crowd, you know, the chanting, the whoa, oh, oh, and then it kicks in with Jared's vocals. And one of my favourite things about this is Jared Leto really he tests himself vocally with some of the high notes that he hits. But, you know, as with everything he does, he pulls it off so perfectly. Great Wide Open is a very ambitious song. You know, it's about 5 minutes long, and one of the things again that I like about this song is it builds up, and it gets your expectation going, and it delivers. You know, it kicks in, the guitars, the drum, everything comes in. You know, and it's a song that It's a feel-good song that welcomes you into the song for the whole 5 minutes. You know, it's such an epic, huge song. Next is Hail to the Victor, and I feel people that want to hate on 30 Seconds to Mars or want to hate on this album, this is the song they'll focus on, as it is predominantly, you know, a pop song. And for me personally, I feel they've missed something with this song. It's got such an infectious build-up to the chorus, you know, it's almost got a clapping beat, but then when the chorus kicks in, it's more a drum and bass chorus, you know, like a breakdown that you'd have in a drum and bass song. But for this, the way it builds up, if they just had a bit of Shannon's, you know, drums, you know, some distorted guitar, it could have been something huge. As I say, this is a good song lyrically, but I feel this is a song that a lot of people will focus on to say, you know, 30 Seconds, they're pop. Next is Dawn Will Rise, which again has a very vintage retro feel to it. Also, the intro is very similar to Hurricane from This Is War, but Dawn Will Rise is more a softly sung song that it doesn't really build up too much. You know, the chorus has a bit more kind of oomph to it, but it doesn't build really to anything big like Great Wide Open. And like the album This Is War, what I like about Dawn Will Rise is the song This Is War, when it finished, it went right into the acoustic song 100 Suns, and this song does the same. You have this song, and then as soon as it finishes, straight into an acoustic song called Remedy. So that brings us to Remedy, which is a full acoustic song, but when you listen to it, it doesn't sound like Jared singing. From all the song, this is not Jared Leto's trade, you know, the way he would usually sing. I know that Jared is a prolific actor, so if it's not him, if it is him singing, it's almost like he's putting on a persona, a personality, and he's kind of, this is the voice that he feels this personality would have for this song Remedy. And as the title suggests, Remedy, I feel Remedy does what it says. It is a welcome break, because the previous tracks could be seen as more pop, but see, after Remedy, it kicks into the epic, huge, crowd-loving songs that 30 Seconds to Mars fans have come to love and appreciate. So Remedy is what it says. It's that song is a wee remedy in this album. Next is Live Like a Dream, and this song is, you know, every 30 Seconds to Mars song, they have that one huge epic hit, and for me this isn't Walk on the Water. For this album, this is this song. This is their Kings and Queen from This Is War. This is their Do or Die from Love, Lust and Dreams. This is this one song that the crowds are going to love, and it's just going to be epic live. Again, when you hear this song along with Great White Open and that, it just feels that they've really honed in on their sound. And one of my favourite parts for this song is just before the chorus. There's a slide on the distorted guitar, and the chorus just kicks in, and you can just imagine that's the one point in the song live where the crowds are just going to go absolutely mental. The last song on the album, unless you've got the deluxe, is Rider, and this song, it's just one I keep wanting to go and listen to more and more. It's kind of like Love and Madness, you know. They use a lot of orchestras in their music, you know, and this uses like almost like the brass section just to kind of build up and swell up the song. So it starts off nice with a nice wee acoustic intro, Jared's vocals, and as I say, then it just keeps building up and building up and building up. But then, as the lyrics suggest, you know, you will miss me when I'm gone, the song gets to, I think it's just over 2.5 minutes, and you know, everything's building, and then just cuts off. That's it. And it just, to me, this song, it sounds like, you know, the epic song that you would have at the end of a movie as the credits are rolling. You know, and this song, it just gives me goosebumps. This song, the way it builds up, and then just dead, nothing. And it is, the lyrics say, "You will miss me when I'm gone," and you do. You miss it, because it's building up, and then it just nothing. So there we have it. That is the review for me, for America, now for me I think it is 30 Seconds to Mars have found their sound. And for me this is a great album. I am a huge 30 Seconds to Mars fan, and it's delivered exactly what I wanted. Where does it stand in their kind of album? I would say it's better than Love, Lust, Faith and Dreams, and I would put it on par with This Is War. You know, there's a lot of great, huge songs that there were in This Is War. That's what I feel America has. You know, there's so many huge songs that live. You know, because that's, as I said at the beginning, they're about building a community, about bringing people together, and these songs, you know, they feel good, they're inspirational, and it will build a community. This album, it is such a good album. So as always, when I review an album, I like to give my top 5 songs. So starting at number 5, we have Love Is Madness, that, you know, the conversation between Jared and Halsey. Number 4 is the 5-minute big epic song Great Wide Open. I just love the way it builds in and then it delivers when you expect it to deliver. Number 3 is Dangerous Night. It was just, when I first heard that, I love singing along to the chorus, and I always love songs that when it comes to the chorus, when they strip it back to just an acoustic guitar, I think it just brings up such more energy to a song. Number 2, as I say, is the big song in this album, Live Like a Dream. And number 1 is Walk on Water, first single that came out, and I just love the epicness of the song. And on the deluxe version, you probably heard the version anyway, they do an acoustic, and I love that feel to it when Tomo uses a 12-string guitar for the chorus. It just makes it sound absolutely stunning. So there we have it, guys. That is my review of America. Please let me know in the comments below what was your favourite songs. Do you agree that this is better than the last album? And as I say, as I promised at the beginning, I'll do a kind of unboxing of the album just to show you what it's like inside. So until next time, cheers. So here we are, as promised. I've went a bit vintage, like the album itself, as I was saying earlier on. I went for the CD. It's been a long time since I've pre-ordered a CD, but I've fortunate enough got the deluxe edition with 3 extra tracks. Although the 3 extra tracks, you've got Walk on Water, the acoustic, Walk on Water, the Rehab remix, and Dangerous Night, the Cheat Codes remix. Walk on Water acoustic for me is just an absolute stunning version. But let's get into it. Let's open up. So let's unbox it, have a wee look. I'm loving this new symbol as well. I obviously have got the triad symbol on, but I'm just absolutely loving this new. It's almost like a cross added to it, which I suppose they've always said it's like a cult. And in the back, all these facts that they keep throwing us. So this one is the most popular plastic surgery procedures. So it's vintage this. I've not done this in a long time. So, as I said, yeah, nice wee poster. Tomo, Jared and Shannon. I'm a wee bit disappointed there's no lyrics. I always, used to love when you got CDs back in the day, listening to the song along with, reading along with the lyrics. It just made them kind of stand out that bit more, because sometimes you miss the lyrics as you're listening along. But yeah, there you are. That has been the unboxing of the new album, America.